I'm just trying to make it.
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 Yeah, I'm just trying to make it.
I'm just trying to make it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it.
I'm just trying to make it.
Gotta have patience.
Gotta have patience.
Yeah, I don't know why they hating.
They let me out the cage, I was going insane, my brain racing fast. I'm on my way, got a blast, I'm all about that cash. Yo nigga want a taste, but it ain't easy as it seems. He gotta pay the tab, I ain't looking to be like, fuck recognition. Either you with me or you not, I'm gon' continue winning. Tunnel vision, full throttle, bitch, I'm on a mission. I'm really sick up in this brain.
Going on, y'all? It's Pretty and I am back with another video. What's going on? What's the latest? What are you guys up to? I haven't seen you guys in about 2 weeks. I say that was my last video. So anyway, I am back and I wanted to do a quick video about starting keto, how to start keto at least. So let's just jump right into it. So I started keto a month ago. I mean, a month. It is my 1 month Keto-Versary. Woo! Hey, 1 month, baby, 1 month. And what can I say? I said that I initially I wanted to jot down things that I wanted to tell you guys. I wanted to just kind of freestyle, then write it down and tell you guys what my experience is, because I wanted it to be as authentic as possible. So I started when I got back from Miami. Like, what was that, 2 days after, I want to say? I think it was like 2 days after I got back from Miami. And the thing about keto is a low carb diet. That's what it is. And it's 3 different kinds of keto. It's lazy keto, it's dirty keto, and it's strict keto. I can't tell you guys about any one of those except for lazy keto. That's the only one that I'm familiar with because that's what I've been doing. Lazy keto is basically you're just counting the carbs, your carb intake only. You're keeping up with your carb intake. Like, you don't go over a certain amount of carbs a day. But you can eat all the things that you would eat in keto, but you're not, because they say, I think with strict keto or dirty keto, is one or the other. I can't remember right now. One of them is like 75% protein. The other one is like 5% fats. It's something like that. But I'm not going to even get into that because I don't want to confuse you guys. But it's basically, when you do those, it's a little stricter because you're counting the macronutrients, and I don't count those. When I eat my keto food, I focus on carbs. I stay away from breads. I stay away from cookies, sweets, stuff like that, pastas. I stay away from all of those kind of things. And I try to eat at least 3 cups of veggies a day. So I might put spinach in my eggs for breakfast. I might have some broccoli at lunch and then asparagus for dinner. But I try to eat as much veggies as possible. And then I always like to add things like eggs and just different kind of things. The main thing is it's a low carb diet though. So you have to stay away from foods that has a lot of calories and a lot of carbs in them. So when you think of carbs, we thinking of Pop-Tarts, cereal, Alfredo pasta. Now, you can make keto pasta, but regular Alfredo pasta you can't have on keto. You can't have regular bread on keto. You can't have things like toaster strudels. You can't have things like chicken shawarmas. You know, that's all I'm naming my favorite stuff. You can't have corn. You can't have bananas. On keto, you can only have fruits that end in berries, because they don't have as much sugar in them. So you have to stay away from things that has a lot of sugar, a lot of sweets. I don't do any of that. I try to eat as much blueberries, strawberries as possible. And like I said, my main thing with keto, you want to get your body in a you want to get your body in the ketosis. You know what I'm saying? But in order to do that, you gotta be real strict with what you eat as far as keto. Like, you literally have to look up what's approved for keto food, and you have to make sure that you stay within that. Because if you don't, and you eat things like cupcakes, hot Cheetos, Things like that is not good for keto. When I first started keto, I jumped right in by starting with things like egg wraps. I tried to do things like salmon, steak, things like that with a veggie. You get what I'm saying? And I tried to make it as simple as possible because some people, they overthink it. When you start keto, don't overthink it. It's not that deep. You need to just figure out a grocery list, write down what you need to have, go to the store, get those items, and start slowly but surely. Also, while I am on keto, I am fasting. Fasting, it's pronounced like intermittent fasting, something like that. I can't really remember how to pronounce it, but I'm fasting too. So 16 hours I'm fasting, and then between that 8-hour period I'm eating. I eat from noon to 8. So at 8 p.m. I don't eat anything. Cut off. It's done. I'm not eating anything past 8 o'clock. This speeds up the process for the weight loss. When you first start keto, the weight is going to drop really, really fast. And that's great, but it's only water weight. It's not like you're really actually losing weight. The weight loss doesn't really start to a few weeks after. Then that's when you will really get the real weight loss as far as literally burning the fat. The first couple weeks is all water weight. You'll drop it fast. It'll go fast. What I do is I weigh myself every Thursday because I started keto on a Thursday. So every Thursday I weigh myself and I keep a track of how much weight I lost and all the foods that I ate. I try to write down everything that I eat. I mean, you don't have to. It's up to you. But I do this because it helps me stay organized to know if I am gaining weight or if I'm gaining some pounds. I want to know what did I put in my body, and I can go back and I can look and I can, remove those things and not eat those things again. So it's basically all in what you want to do. A lot of people speak down on keto. Oh, well, it's not healthy for you. I heard that a lot before I started. And my take on that is try it. You can't listen to other people's experiences with things. You have to really try things out yourself and see if it fits you. Now, the first week on keto, I did get the keto flu. That's because your body, I'm going to actually have to do a separate video on the keto flu. There's so many factors into it and why you get it. It's certain vitamins and stuff that you can't take when you first start keto to keep you from getting the keto flu, and making sure you do the intake with all the electrolytes, things that you can do to stay from the keto flu. One of them is the potassium. It's for the nerve and muscle health, and the other one is the skin, hair, and nails one with the biotin and the vitamin C in it. And then I take Centrum. So a lady helped me start keto when I jumped into it, and she told me, like, you need to take these vitamins because it'll help you so you won't catch the keto flu. Unfortunately, I caught it anyway. I only had it for like 2 days. And it wasn't as bad as I was told it was going to be. It really wasn't. But I just felt super sick. I felt really weak. I was nauseated. I had a little bit of diarrhea, things of that nature. But it goes away. My lash keeps sticking. But it goes away. And it's just how bad you want to do this. I am now focusing on, once I get to my potential weight that I want to be at with the keto, I am trying to focus on life after keto and how it's going to be after keto. You can go back to eating regular foods, but it's portions. It's portions. And I think that doing keto, you should do some type of workout. Whether it's dancing in your living room for 35 minutes to 40 minutes, just dancing, having fun, getting some twerking in, a little hula hooping, whatever you need to do, a good workout. You can do this 3 times a day, or you can go to the gym, or you can walk. All of these things helps. It helps tremendously. It helps. I am going to do some videos on some keto meals because, baby, I've been getting down and dirty. One of my favorite meals with the ketos is the stuffed mushrooms. So what I did is I grilled chicken, diced it up, and I just sprayed it over the mushrooms. So I put the mushrooms in the pan first. Then I spread the chicken over the mushrooms. Then I layer it with my cheese, my seasonings. You can have cheese on keto, but don't overdo it. You can have cheese though. Don't overdo it. I layered it with some cheese. And then I layered it with the Alfredo sauce. That particular Alfredo sauce I did not make from scratch. I bought from the store. It's different sauce that they offer. You just need to get like the classic Alfredo. You need to get the sauce that has less carbs in it. Because some of the Alfredo sauces, it's a ton of carbs. Like I said, with lazy keto, you want to pay attention to your carb intake. However you do it and whatever you decide to eat is okay as long as it's keto food, but you don't want to overdo certain foods. You don't want to overdo ranch. You don't want to overdo cheese. Like I said, it's a couple different factors, but I want you guys to stay tuned because I am coming with a recipe book. Okay? Keto with Pritzy. I'm coming with that. I'm coming with so many different recipes that people don't even think of. Cheese wraps, loaded jalapeno peppers, keto Alfredo, keto fried chicken. So I made some keto fried chicken the other day. Oh my God, it was delicious. Almond flour, Parmesan cheese, a little bit of egg wash, and then I added a lot of different seasonings, paprika, garlic powder. It was delish. So I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. I'm going to wrap this up. I just wanted to let you guys know, if you want to start keto, start light. Start light. Start with simple things like maybe a spinach omelet for breakfast with a yogurt, and it has to be Greek yogurt. You cannot eat regular yogurt on keto. For lunch, you can do something simple. You can do wraps. Okay, but it has to be the low carb tortilla bread. They do sell it Myers, Walmart, Kroger. You can do a salad. The main thing that I say whenever you do any meals, try to always include a green veggie. Okay, try to always include a green veggie. And you know how you would normally eat sides like rice and potatoes? You can have that. But you have to do cauliflower rice and you have to do cauliflower mashed potatoes, things of that nature, because you can't have the regular potatoes and rice and things like that. You can do cauliflower mac and cheese. It's different substitutes, but always include a veggie. Always include a veggie. Take your vitamins. Try to get as many electrolytes in you as possible. When you first decide that you want to start keto, my advice is to mentally prepare yourself. I mentally prepared for keto about 2 months before I actually started. You know, it's not a game. And you are going to want to give up. This week was a rough week for me. It really was. This week was a rough week for me because of the fact that now since I've been fasting and I'm only eating twice a day, sometimes I'm just not even hungry. I don't want to eat. But I have to force myself to eat because I want to get something. But they say if you're not hungry, don't eat. My take on it, I don't agree with that. If you don't want to eat anything, at least eat fruit or at least eat veggies and some alkaline water. You know what I'm saying? At least do those things if you're not going to eat. But yeah, it's been a rough week because I'm not hungry and I'm fasting every day this week. Now, fasting isn't something that you can do long term. You have to decide when you're going to fast, what days and how long, the time period that you're going to fast, and what are you going to eat when you are fasting. So, I will be back with another video. And I'm going to go more in detail. Like I said, I am going to do a 3-month keto challenge. Keto with Pritzy. I'm going to get all the info together for you guys. I'm going to also be doing keto meal preps for anybody that's interested and just simply don't have the time to make the meals. I can make them for you. I am also going to be doing some tutorials on keto desserts. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, if you want to start keto, give yourself a month to mentally prepare for it. Add a keto group. Research recipes every day. Research keto. Doing keto, don't go off what other people tell you. Research. Do your own research. Get a notebook. Jot down notes. Learn specifically what it is that helps keto, the do's and the don'ts. Learn what it is so that you're not just doing keto based off what somebody else tells you. So, like I said, it's very important that you write out a grocery list and that you write out meals so you'll know. It's very important that you keep everything in your house that you know you're going to need. The main things to keep in your house while on keto is things like cheese, ranch, eggs. Egg is the main factor. I love eggs, so I eat eggs with almost every meal on keto because I am an egg freak. I love eggs. I really love eggs. What else? The low carb tortilla wraps that I was telling you, veggies, the fruit, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, things of that nature. You always want to keep some type of lettuce for salads because you can either do a lettuce wrap where you put shrimp in it, some sauce. You can even put meat in it. It's different things that you can do. Keep you some cauliflower. If you got to get it from the frozen section, fine. I prefer it from the frozen section. Excuse me. I really don't want to make the cauliflower rice literally from scratch. I just like how they serve it in the frozen section. I like it like that better. But you can always make everything from scratch if you desire. Okay? So, I'll see you guys soon. And I'll be back with another video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like. Make sure you guys share. I love y'all so much. I thank you for everyone that has been supporting me on my journey since I've started YouTube. Thank you for viewing my videos. Thank you for telling people about me. And just thank you for being all about me, period. Every click, every like, every share means everything. And I appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Bye.